CJ, your comfort level this fall? I mean, you've dealt with injuries, but it seems like you're 100% now. Are you, and how do you feel right now?
I definitely feel great, just getting back out on the field, just being around the team, surrounded by the guys, it's definitely, a great experience just being out there 100% again.
Where is it that you think you still can improve?
I just say just learning the game. I'd probably say understanding the defense. Because once I understand the defense, I could be able to play faster. Just playing fast and free. Probably my biggest thing to continue to grow on.
With running back still being relatively new for you, do you learn new techniques? Are they just getting better, more natural? What about the things that just actually carrying and running the ball?
I want to say it's still new to me. That new to me was probably sophomore year. I'm junior now. It's time to grow up and step into that role. Become that dominant player. But it's always ways to improve your game to grow as a player.
What's the hardest thing about the turnover circuit? When the coaches are pulling on the string, whacking you from behind?
The ball security?
Yeah.
I'd say just staying focused because we always say most fumbles occur from behind. So, just staying high and tight with the ball, making sure you're carrying the ball the right way.
CJ, I know it's a few weeks away, the backyard brawl, but how do you guys approach that week in the locker room together?
It's kind of hard for us to, get our mindset there. We're just so focused on fall camp, just each, day, till we get to day 21, just trying to improve, increase, our gameplay, increase, just being out there together, getting the flow, getting rhythm with each other to prepare for our first game. So that's kind of a question that I could kind of answer more down the line. But, thank you just for, asking that.
Yourself, you haven't dealt with a couple injuries. Is there a way that you can not take the big hits that may lead to those? Is there some technique, something you're learning to keep you from getting whacked around quite as much?
Nothing really to avoid it. You got to kind of take that head on. I just say just take care of your body, just being a pro about it, not being a little kid, do what you got to do to, be at 100% the next day.
What advice have you offered to Jaheim? You kind of are paired together, but he's going to be going through this year what you went through last year where you emerged, freshman sensation, etc. He's dealing with it now.
Just stick to the little things. Everybody gets so caught up on this big picture of, what's going on, but the little things going to lead you to the big things. So sticking to the little things always get you to where you need to be at.
A couple of changes in the offensive line. Still a veteran group, but what do you see from the guys in front of you?
Those guys definitely gel together. That's a room that's been with each other for so long that you could see the connection, how they play on the field, just how they talk, just how they hang around with each other all the time. I say a few weeks before fall camp, we all had a gathering. The whole line was there, and they do that multiple times. Just how they gel together is so eye-opening.
Talk a little bit about your relationship with Jaheim and how you guys not only get together, but talk about football and inside running, outside running, et cetera, et cetera.
Jaheim, he's like my little brother, man. It's so funny to say that me and Jaheim grew up in the same neighborhood. So when he came in, I definitely took him under my wing. Now he emerged to where we basically co-partners in this running back room, and the relationship with each other is just so special. We always laughing, we always playing. You always see us just smiling with each other. That's something that he definitely brings the energy when I don't have it, and when he don't have it, I bring the energy to him. So we definitely light each other up.
I got 3 touchdowns, you got 2, or
Nah, it's more of we do it together. We stronger together than divided. I always tell them that people try to separate us, try to make it okay. He's the 1, I'm the 2, I'm the 1, he the 2. We stronger together. Speed and power.
What do you see out of the true freshman running backs?
What I see, definitely a lot of raw talent. Those guys are special with the ball in their hand. It's definitely gonna take some time for them just to understand how it is to play on the at this level, at the Power 4 level. But over time they'll definitely emerge, and that running back room gonna keep rolling. Coach Scott is an amazing coach. He coached well, and they guys are picking up on it fast.
Hardest thing for a young running back to learn, is it the blocking more than with the ball in his hands? What's the hardest thing for a freshman? You were there.
I say just understanding pass pro, where they blitz from, how they blitz, who are who blitzes the most, where they blitz from, how they blitz. That's probably the biggest thing, just understanding pass pro.
How competitive are you with Trey still? And
Trey,
how far does that go back?
Today we had a team, so we have like a challenge doing our team meeting, and it was like a basketball shot, and they picked Trey on the defensive side, instantly like jumped up, hoping Gigi picked me, but he picked Rod. You know, I ain't a basketball guy, but any chance I get to compete with Trey, it could be golf, it could be speed walking. Like I'm always trying to like compete with him. He definitely sharpened my iron, I sharpened his iron too.
You guys been like that forever? How far back does that go?
We've been going at it since almost we was 8 years old. So like even when we do like pass pro, like today Trey, you know, he got the best of me at pass pro, but I'm always step up against him like each time. Like I just want to like compete against him. He want to compete against me.
CJ, talking about some of the other backs, Jalen obviously had a tough year last year. It's really easy just to have a bad year, hop in the portal, go somewhere else. What do you think it says about him that he, you know, is still here and kind of determined to work through that?
He just definitely believe in the team. You know, we all have a role. We always got to, you know, take on our role and do our job. So, you know, him just saying, you know, that he believes in the program and, you know, just how Coach Scott coaches, like, you know, we could definitely do a 3 running back system. We've done it before in the past, so we just all got to emerge and show that we could do it, you know.
CJ, you mentioned the speed and power with you and Jaheim, pretty obvious, but like when he gets a number of handoffs in practice or a game and all of a sudden you're in there, do you notice that the defense is maybe not ready for what you're about to give them after what they had just seen from Jaheim?
Yeah, it's definitely oh man, they got him in the game now. Like just like sometimes we go 21, where's me and Jaheim in the game? They don't know who's the true running back because it's so hard to like, you know, stop both of us. So when Jaheim, you know, brings the speed, they're, you know, so worried about the ball bouncing outside, and me, I get downhill. It's kind of hard to stop that. Very hard.
I don't know if you heard this, but the other day Neil said that they probably could have done a better job getting you ready last year from January on just for that sophomore season. I don't know if you agree with that, but maybe you can take me through what it was like that was new or different or difficult that maybe he wanted to help you with more. And then also, how does that help you help Jaheim?
Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, Neil said that they probably didn't do the best job getting you ready for all the stuff that comes with that sophomore season.
Right.
So I don't know if you noticed that during the year, if there were challenges that were new, and then also going through that, obviously that helps you get Jaheim through it, but what can you get him ready for that you went through?
Just taking on a bigger role. You know, you definitely got to grow each year, so like not being stuck in that freshman mindset going into that sophomore year. Like that sophomore year, you basically like a junior, you got to like grow and, you know, you're a big part of the offense. I just like definitely try to like keep them level-headed and keep them focused on like the main goal and not get so distracted about outsiders.
The thing last year, were the distractions just a lot going on?
Just a lot to handle. You know, I didn't really have no true understanding of what was going on. I was just so, my eyes was everywhere, just focused on the wrong things. But, you know, keep the main thing, and everything work out.
There's been a lot of talk, I guess, about your season last year, and the overall numbers can be argued as good, but you had a streak there. How would you evaluate your season last year?
Average. Basically just averages. My freshman year I had 80 carries for 500 yards, and following year I had like 100 plus for like 780. That was just an average year, honestly, what it is.
So one thing Jaheim said in the spring, he said his main goal is finding the end zone more. That's obviously not a problem for you. So how do you help him in that regard?
Just finishing runs. Like in practice, you know, Coach Scott always say, play with game-like behavior. That's why we so focused on fall camp. Like we treat each day like a game. Like today was, you know, game 5. So tomorrow will be game 6 for us. Just, you know, when we get past the defense, like burst, like get to the end zone. Like you got to train your mind constantly over and over to get to the end zone in practice. Then when you get in the game, it'll just be natural. Like it's something I've always done. It's a habit.
So what's the safe way to finish runs in practice? Because the last thing you want to do is either you get hurt or the defender gets hurt.
Right.
So what's the safe way to do that to where it carries over into the game?
It's a dangerous sport. We choose to play it. You know, we love to play it. You know, if I got one play left on the field, you know, I definitely do it. So it's not really no safe way. It's just, you know, you just got to practice those things, like certain movements, certain ways I finish runs, certain, you know, looks when the defender coming this way. How do I want to, you know, make a move on this guy, or how do I want to finish this run? Just practicing those things over and over.
I asked Aubrey about West Virginia always looking to get respect. They always have felt that they don't get the respect they deserve. Penn State, on the other hand, you know, they're expected to win 10 games every year, and this, you know, you guys are going to come together. Is it harder to be the team trying to earn respect, or when you're meeting a team that's trying to keep the respect? I mean, is it you're both going in for the same thing, but looked at differently?
Is it harder?
Or, I mean, what are the dynamics there as far as one team, Alabama playing Vanderbilt, I mean, it's...
I wouldn't say it's kind of harder. It's, everybody has their eyes on Penn State, kind of heavy. We kind of like overlook. So we definitely like keep that chip on our shoulder, just remember it. Like last year, our big thing was, number 14. This year they got us at number 7. And, we just want to definitely remember that every day. Like, they got us pick 7 to finish in our conference. That's our chip. That's our motivation. When we out there in this days where it's like day 10 and, our body's hurting, just remember they got us pick 7. So bring that energy every day.
And what happens when you guys get respect finally?
Keep bringing that energy. Just remember we was overlooked. Never forget where they had you at.
Nutrition. Did you pay any attention to that in high school? And how much do you pay attention to keeping your body right and eating right now?
In high school, y'all know what it was. I was eating McDonald's, man. Coach Sims, you seeing this? Sorry. Yeah, Coach Sims, he let me play free. He just always told me, play free and have fun. But now, my body is a business, and I understand that fully. I didn't understand it as much last year, but I truly understand my body's a business. So I'm sitting down with Haley, texting her all the time. Haley, is this the right thing to eat? Do I need to put this in my body? Haley, how much do I need to hydrate today? Just paying attention to the little details. Like I always say, the little things. It's so small that you would look at it as like a big thing, but it's such a small detail that can help you excel.
Last time you had a Big Mac or whatever, do you treat yourself occasionally?
I stay away from the fast food. I'm trying to play a long season and definitely help us emerge as a team.
You all go shopping as a group together, and what was the first time that you went to the grocery stores like with this list from the nutrition and dietitian here, finding the things?
Haley goes above and beyond. She does more than she's honestly required. She'll take us, shopping on her free time, load up our red card. She honestly put me on a new drink called pomegranate juice. It helps you with inflammation. At first I didn't like it, but now it kind of grew on me a little bit. So she definitely goes above and beyond, just making sure we were ready to play the next day and we putting the right things in our body.
Things there that you were buying, you were like, I didn't know this existed, or
yeah. I was kind of shook at first. We were shopping. I was like, I don't really eat that. I don't really like that. Then as it grew on, I was like, man, my body feels great today. I think I should keep eating this stuff. So just listening to them, biggest thing, just listening to our resources, everything that's around us, use it.
CJ, did you know Jaheim when you guys were in Miami?
Yeah, that it's so funny that Jaheim's here, because it's man, we grew up in the same neighborhood. We literally lived in the same neighborhood. That's little brother. For real. It's so cool just knowing we on the same team and we both in the same position room and we both just competing. I wouldn't say competing against each other, but we were competing to make each other better. He's gonna make a big play. It's all right. So he's gonna bring the energy. Okay, I gotta finish the runoff. So we we work together. We like a big grenade that work together.
He was there the middle school age, and then he goes to York.
He left in elementary, around that elementary time. Then he moved to York, PA, and then.
Elementary.
Yeah, I know him from.
You play Pop Warner together or anything?
We used to be on similar parks.
Okay.
We all play against each other. I know he played for North Dade for a couple, and I played for Gwen Cherry Bulls. So we all used to just emerge and play against each other. Yeah.
He goes to York. Keep in touch, or when he came here, did you say, hey, I haven't seen you in a while?
I wouldn't say we talked a lot, but we knew each other prior to him coming here, if that made sense.
Small world.
We're gonna do some homework. I think I said this a couple of times. Me and Jacoby, I knew Jacoby for a long time. Yeah, and then I played against Nico when I was younger.
He had that team down there. They traveled, right?
In Arizona.
Okay.
It's on YouTube right now. I don't want to tell the clip. He got me. I was at safety and he made a good play.
Huh. All right. Homework.
Okay. Anything else for CJ?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.